When Uganda had a major Ebola outbreak in 2000 in Gulu district, Northern Uganda, there was not much knowledge on the deadly disease, but the public was urged to be cautious, with the main message being avoiding direct contact with suspected Ebola patients and the dead. Traditional funerals for victims were banned, and for the first time in Uganda, the handshake was not advised as a form of greeting. But some communities that eat bats or monkeys, the major depository for the Ebola virus, continued enjoying their delicacy. Over the years, the Sudan, Democratic Republic of Congo and Uganda have witnessed major Ebola outbreaks. Following the Ebola outbreak in West Africa in March, which has left at least 3,700 people dead, the Guinean government banned bat eating. The flying mammals also have another deadly Ebola-like disease, Marburg. But bats remain a delicacy for the Lamogi in Amuru district, Northern Uganda.
Lake is a very nice mammal. We Lamogi and Babo, we eat a lake because it is very nice anyway.
The history of bat eating in Uganda is not clear. Some elders of Guruguru in Lamogi told me their ancestors ate bats for hundreds of years. But what is clear is that the beginning of bat eating can be traced to the Lamogi rebellion of 1911. It is said that young and old men of the Lamogi clan, concentrated in present-day Lamogi sub-county, rejected British colonial laws. One of these was the gun tax that they found unfair.
The
Lamogi then launched a civil disobedience campaign from Guruguru Hill and camped in the caves. The British snuffed out the rebels using dangerous gas that suffocated and killed hundreds of Lamogi, effectively ending the rebellion. The survivors were jailed, but before the defeat, the rebels had run short of food and water while in the caves. They then resorted to killing and roasting the bats in the caves for food. Bats are known as olik in the Luo language that the Acholi speak. The caves on Guruguru Hill have been a bat habitat for centuries. The survivors of the Lamogi rebellion brought the olik eating practice from Guruguru to their homes. Large groups of bats seasonally come to Lamogi. Hunting bats is such an arduous activity that requires energy, climbing skills and caution, because these flying mammals can inflict serious injuries using their teeth. A hunter usually embarks on the expedition before 6 p.m. The bats are mostly trapped as they fly out of the caves to start their nocturnal feeding routine. The hunter has to bypass this slippery rock to access the cave entrance. He uses tiny sticks tied in a bundle to hit the mammals from above and disabling them. The day we accompanied this hunter, we were not lucky. The bats flew out before we could get to the entrance. At the top of this mountain called Lamogi or Guruguru is where you find the cave where these bats hide in huge numbers. It is very risky to go up there, but folks here tell me they've been going up there to hunt for these bats and actually eat them for a long time, but they've never fallen sick. Preparing olik is simpler than preparing conventional meat. The man helps his wife break the wings and necks. If not immobilized, the mammals can fly out of the saucepan and not into the fire, but out of the kitchen. So the fractures will keep the Lamogi delicacy in the saucepan as they get cooked.
The tester, we don't remove. The tester is a very nice one. And it contain mosquito, white ant, and some small insects here.
Once ready, the bats are struck onto sticks in dozens for smoking. The smoking reduces the fur. This bat is ready for eating, but it could be cooked further in simsim and groundnut paste. Normally there is excitement in kitchens here as the mammals are prepared for meal.
You can also eat together with your children. Because if they're brought it like this, the children also start to dance. Hey, mommy brought us the meal.
We have been trying, after learning that or eating of this path, it may cause problem, as per perspective of the scientists, that it may be involvement of maybe bringing the Ebola and so forth. So we do educate them, whereby when you come down here at the grassroots, you find that very limited people who do it.
Guruguru elders say they have not seen or heard of anyone who became sick after eating golik.
We have got no Ebola onto it. Since then, 1911, during Lamogi rebellion, all the people who have gathered in a cave, they used to eat bats only.
This delicacy was common in Lamogi markets, but not anymore, possibly because the families that still eat golik are getting fewer and can hunt for the bats themselves whenever they need it. Walusimbi, NTV.